think, 4 items. A stack over in that area for people who want to speak against, and a place for people who need to make a point of information or an announcement.
To decide as a group who will be in the different roles for the meeting today. The different roles we have so far proposed is 3 facilitators, 1 note taker, a timer, a stacker, 4 counters, and a vibes keeper. So far, this document was put out a week ago. It's on a Google document.
Cannot hear you.
It's on a Google document that everybody can edit to. Everybody's been able to have access to. Perfect.
Mic check.
Can everybody hear me now? Good. So this document's been open. We've all been able to play with it. Over 300 people have looked at this document this week and have edited and added it to it in one way or the other. So far, for the different roles, what's been proposed is for facilitator, myself, Craig Barber, and we still have 1 more spot to be elected. Let's go through now. First, do we have any objections to myself or Craig Barber being a facilitator at this meeting? Who are you? I'm John McClain. Don't mess with me.
I propose we have 1 woman facilitator.
Absolutely. I propose that for every committee group, for every facilitator, for any role that could even be a question that they are empowered, we definitely have somebody of each gender within that. Do we have any objections to myself or Craig Barber being facilitator? Is that a no? Okay, so do we for a raise of hands, who approves Craig Barber and myself being facilitators? Okay, I think that's at least 90%. Okay, for note taker, yes sir.
In terms of participation, because we're in the Southwest and probably 50 to 60% of Tucson's minority, we need to think beyond gender to ethnicity and participation. We already got Russell Pierce excluding Latinos.
I agree.
All right.
I agree, and I'm not sure how we would
I don't
propose
either,
that right now, but
I'm just putting it on the
yeah,
table.
at least in this group
We need
of
to process it.
facilitators, minority,
Right.
young,
Okay.
Caucasian man, and a female. So,
Do we have a woman of
do we
color?
have any motion?
How about a woman of color to be your co-facilitator? A woman of color, do you want to
Yeah, can we get a
volunteer?
motion for another facilitator? Anybody?
You got one right here.
I'm here.
You got one right here.
Right over here.
Right here.
Yeah. Okay. Does everybody approve that? What's your name?
Shelley.
Shelley. Shelley what? Shelley. Does everybody approve that Shelley Solomon is the 3rd facilitator?
Get up there, Shelley.
90%. Come on up.
Go on up there. Democracy.
You guys are participating in history. You guys are showing this local community what a democracy looks like. So first of all, I'd like a round of applause for everybody who's come out here today to support democracy. Second of all, we've had a lot of people putting in their time, their hard work, their effort into basically organizing the things that we need to make this happen. There are lots of people, too many to name right now, but could we please get a round of applause for everybody who's been volunteering their time? Okay, so if you are new to this is Occupy Tucson. What we're doing here is we're having a peaceful, non-violent General Assembly. That's the very most important thing here, is that we keep this peaceful, we keep this non-violent, and we have to police ourselves when we're doing this. So what we agreed upon last time is that we would be our own keepers. If we see somebody who's trying to do something to instigate violence or to encourage violence or to instigate destruction of property, we need to let them know that that behavior is not acceptable. We need to isolate them and ask them to leave. So please, just keep your eyes open and let's keep this as peaceful and nonviolent as we possibly can. Second of all, this is a General Assembly. So the way this has got to work is we can't have people shouting over each other and speaking over each other. So we're going to have a stack system, as John mentioned. So if you would like to have your voice heard, if you would like to speak your piece, you need to get onto the stack, and then you will It's your turn, and then you'll get your turn to get onto the stack. So no shouting over each other, please. Please have respect for everybody here so everybody can have a say, and participate in the stack if you'd like your voice to be heard. All right, so without further ado, I'm going to hand things over back to John, and I just wanted to make those couple quick announcements. Thank you very much.
For that area over here, and the stack to speak against an agenda item will be over there. Thank you. Oh, and there's also a stack for people who have points of information or announcements.
Yeah, why are we splitting up the proposals for and against? Maybe somebody just has a comment and wouldn't fit into a binary system like that. Stack for people to talk.
Yeah. We were just trying to help it.
I'm not. That last time that was kind of a problem because I think we kind of got off topic. I mean, we have a limited amount of time. We only have 3 hours, right, for this meeting, so we have to, organize this in a way that we can talk about a proposal and.
Well, let's just vote on it.
Yeah.
Who votes for to have the signs and the lines?
Well, can we talk about it for a second?
Okay. Yeah.
Because I want to make a point.
Okay,
If you have a stack to propose and one to be against, then you can have an even number of speakers for proposed for and for against. Otherwise, you don't know who's speaking for. I don't know how we're going to separate out for each proposal to get a equal share of people for and people against. We have to have that. Thank you.
Be the point of information stack. Then we have the for stack, and then we have the against stack. So if we agenda item, let's just say we're talking about the location of where we're going to be hosting the meeting. If you're for keeping it here, go there. If you're against it, go there. Yes.
I think your question was to define the word stack.
Align.
It's a new concept. Just new. What does it mean, a stack?
Okay, so let's get a vote. Let me get your hands up if you agree with having the different lines. Okay, do we agree that's 90%?
You're not voting.
Okay. The note taker right now, it's proposed that Lisa is our note taker.
I'm Lisa.
I'm another note taker.
Do we have any objections to Lisa being the note taker? No. Okay. So all in favor of Lisa being a note taker? Thank you. All right, the third. Yes. We have a question? Oh, no. Okay, the third position will be our timer. One of the orders that will be proposed today is that in these different lines, and even us as a facilitator, if we have something to say, that we try to keep it to 2 minutes for the sake of time. So it's been proposed that Catherine will be our timer. Catherine?
How are you?
Okay, she's in the back there. It's been proposed the wonderful lady in the back in the orange shirt will be our timekeeper, Catherine Euler. Do I have any objections to Catherine Euler being the timekeeper? No. Okay. Can I get a show of hands for everybody who approves Catherine? Yes, thank you.
Yeah, she took my part.
All right, now we have 4 council positions that need to be filled. These are open positions right now. Do we have anybody who would like to be a counter?
What is that?
They'll be counting who votes for or against an item. Do you have any? Okay, so we have both. We have 1. Anybody else? Okay, 2. Thank you. A little louder. Can you hear me? Would you like to be a counter? No. Okay. Any other counters? Please, we need to fill these roles. Thank you. 3. 1 more.
Could you
One
come
more.
up and I'll get your name?
Nice lady over here.
Yes. Thank you. All right. We have our 4 counters.
Thank you.
Please stand over here so everybody can see who you are. Your vote. Me.
Turning you around here.
They want me right behind her.
Dave will tap one of us on the shoulder or bring to point that it's not at positive killed and we need to address it. Do we have any?
And one more thing, if anyone feels they're not being heard, just give me a heads up as well. So your goods and bad vibes are going to be acknowledged.
Okay, so we all approve Dave Crow to be in Vibes Keeper? All right, thank you. Thank you. Those are all the positions. Let's give yourselves a round of applause for getting through that. And what, Maggie, are you here? Maggie Golston? No. The speak in favor sign and into the speak against line for each agenda item as we get to it. There will also be a point of information line. At the end of the meeting, an announcement line area for people. You just want to make an announcement. So proposed voting method for the group. Yeah, you're one of them. For proposals and that actually we're going to scratch that. We initially were going to have people who were for something stand in one area, people who were against stand in another area, but the divided idea wasn't liked, so we're just going with the raise hand method and the form that we all sent out to you. If you have something to say, those are the hand signals to be said.
Thank you. Hey guys, you're right.
Then we have a proposal for our mission statement. Then we have a proposal for the key phrases or the chants that we'll be doing when we do our protest. Proposal for lists created of the media representatives and approved by the group. Appearances would go in the list order. I'm not quite sure what this list is. I didn't put this on here. And then we're going to count the individuals that will actually be living at the occupation come October 15th. So those are the agenda items that are on there so far. If you have any other agenda items that you would like to add, come stand here. I'll give you the speakerphone. You'll come up, address the group,